Oh, please, God. Flip it to... Good life. All right. Oh. I'm being pulled away from Rivals 2, Rivals 1, or Rivals 1, Rivals 2. Rivals 1, 2, Rivals 12. I don't know. I'm being pulled away from a bracket to focus on a different bracket, which is apparently important to people or something. You know, just finals. Nope. Where's my phone? I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, that's sick. Hi, chat. Doing the turn. The audio good? Everybody having a good.
All right, my phone has been found. Audio good? That's good to hear. Yeah, the mic audio is going through. It's just a matter of making it actually talk out.
Okay.
Make sure your voice clear, projecting on. Unless you want to peek it on repeat, that's also a possibility. I would not suggest this.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a witty comeback.
Oh, my head hurt. Hello, hello! You are ready to go whenever it is you want to. Either way,
right.
Potatoes versus threeleggeddog grand finals. Both of them opt to give up that first stage ban, and it does go over to Potatoes.
And giving up that rock paper scissors. Kind of like choosing to lose, in my opinion.
Right. Like, I don't know. Like, they're also banning the random stages. It's almost like heavies versus heavies care more about fighting the other heavy than they do about where they fight.
Ready?
What about rock, paper, scissors?
Go!
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, just pick scissors.
You can pick scissors. I'll pick rock.
Okay.
Glad we're in agreement.
Broken as hell matchup. Anyway, this matchup between these two is bound to leave one of them broken. Potatoes on winner's side, threeleggeddog on the other side. I don't think that they actually fought against each other in winner's side. It was actually Dea took threeleggeddog. So these two actually haven't played against each other in this bracket thus far, but see just how much damage they're able to get off on each other off of a single opening. Been the name of the game, right? It matters less about the percent and more about the position. But both of these characters are not only able to turn things around in a heartbeat, they're able to hold on to their winning positions for ages.
Absolutely. And these characters both are fantastic at forcing their new action that they want to take, cutting off their opponent's options and playing to an end game where they can knock off the stage just like that.
Forward tilt is going to be a huge amount of play for Potatoes there. Being able to take that first stock, being able to take that first little bit of control means that you can start running away with this one. Up air not going to get that sweet spot, but still going to be able to kill. Threeleggeddog able to even up that percentage very, very quickly. If you find yourself thinking that it is threeleggeddog on the Loxodont, that is not the case. Very much a different. But in the meantime, beautiful tech coming in from our Kragg player, but once again, precarious situation on the left.
And these forward airs coming out from both parties, both of these characters have very, very strong forward airs. They've done a lot for different Kragg to kill and Loxodont combo into his kills. It is a very good move for both of these characters. These air-to-air situations are going to define a lot of this match. Loxodont tends to win out because of his... But Kragg has the tools to win out overall if he can get past the axe, past the... into a point where he can start pressing him.
Yeah, but as you were right, a lot of it is a matter of getting past these positions, and you can see Potatoes is holding on to this stage control for dear life. And Three-Legged Dog holding on to his dear life and not going to be able to hold on to it for very long. Meatballs coming on through, Heartburn going to burn straight through that stock, 85% on the Loxodont. But once again, it's all about the position.
Absolutely, with these strong kill moves like the Loxodont back air, like the Kragg forward air, these positions matter so much because both of these moves can absolutely nuke your stock if you are not prepared to get hit by them, if you are not prepared to DI them, if you are not prepared to avoid them entirely, which is what the name of the game is with these positioning game. But that forward air is going to steal the stock after that parry on the meatball.
I mean, Three-Legged Dog just throwing those briefcases in back and forth and back and forth. The Dawn versus an accountant, and right now it seems like financial situation's not looking great for the Mafia, but up, down throw into that neutral B, going to be doing a decent amount of damage. The back air actually gonna steal that.
Off the top too, an unexpected launch angle, obviously.
Choose your right.
That looked like that could have been survived with DI, but the mix-up was just too strong on the part of Potatoes.
Ready?
Right, and
Go!
as you see Potatoes on that elephant is doing so much work here. There's a reason why he's coming in from winner side. Right now, gets that early percent, steals the corner, and once again, these two are just looking to reversal on read.
Absolutely, but the cargo grab is going to put the Loxodont off stage, and again with another cargo grab, here comes the rock. Dog expertly controlling his rock, but he gets beaten out by the gigantic move of Lox forward tilt to get put across the stage.
Yeah, but neutral special going to be able to put Dog off stage, and again, it's just a reversal on repeat. They're looking at the right side of the stage. Now they're looking to the left. Doesn't matter which side they're looking at because they're only looking at off stage. And if you can keep your opponent off stage forever, then you're finally going to be in a happy position. But right now, down strong, going to be able to take stock number one. Three-Legged Dog draws first blood.
Right now, Three-Legged Dog maintaining his offstage presence while Potatoes holds over the middle of the stage, trying to maintain his control over as much ground as he can to limit Three-Legged Dog's movement as much as possible, but the cargo grab and the pummel is able to get Potatoes off stage. However, Potatoes seizes control over that middle of the stage where he is at home, able to chuck the meatballs, check out the hitboxes, and cover as much of Dog's options as he can.
He's able to cover a lot of these options, but not able to do so much until he finally gets that dash attack, right? That final opening. I was about to say, Dog was sitting at a percentage where he was actually totally fine trading for damage because it doesn't really matter how much damage is on you if every hit's gonna kill you anyway, right? Everything is a positive trade at that point when you're looking for extra credit. Right now, run straight forward for that tech chase, looks for the forward air, not in a position for a reverse back air instead. Potatoes off stage, this could be dangerous.
Very scary position for Three-Legged Dog, a very scary position for Potatoes, but Potatoes is able to get back on stage, but Three-Legged Dog does another one of these cargo grabs, putting in great work in this set, and the forward air, again, another one of those big moves, leaned on a lot by Kragg and a lot by Three-Legged Dog to get these kills off stage.
See all of these meatballs just sliding on past. Yellow Dog looking for a lot of these parries. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But right now, it's just a matter of getting as much of this extra credit as possible. Not going to be able to get a single point of it. Potatoes says you have to work for this one, and it's going to be on my... Right now, off stage, Three-Legged Dog had to sneak back on. Able to forward air back into the swing of things, touching the ground for just a little bit. Pillar is back. Pillar is available, but off stage once again, not in a position you want to find yourself in.
Not at all. Three-Legged Dog playing this WarioWare minigame, trying to get back on stage over and over and over against the pressure of Potatoes, against the meatballs and the hitboxes that we have talked about. But the Upstrong comes out with the empowered Magma to seal off the stock and game 1 of Grand Finals. Game 2 of Grand Finals. That is my bad.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw, right, Potatoes done such a good job of racking up that damage the moment that he finds an opening. The reason why he's in winner's side grands. Right? There's a reason why he came in and he is that first seed. He is that guy. He is just looking to run away with this one as much as possible. A lot of the times when Three-Legged Dog walks in with that briefcase in hand, people start to panic. People start to think about shielding. They think about, you know, spot dodging. They think about trying to find a way out of the danger zone. Potatoes just goes straight for it. Three-Legged Dog, on the other hand, went straight for that kill, and now off stage, almost certainly going to be going down.
That down air is going to do it to steal the stock, resetting to neutral. 55% on Potatoes to start the next stock of this fight.
Starts off that next stock, but 94% and climbing. Has full magma charge, so you still have to be really, really careful as Three-Legged Dog. A missed Waveland, uncharacteristic club from Potatoes there. But once again, with the briefcase in hand, firing off shot after shot after shot. You're just so scared playing into Three-Legged Dog like this. The down throw, the up strong, just beautiful tech chase. Very much still in this. Only 11% on the Kragg. Very, very low, but able to sneak right back on stage.
The amount of pressure that Dog exerts on Shield by threatening those aerial grabs, those neutral specials, discouraging Potatoes from being able to hold Shield very safely. Very, very scary position for Potatoes to be in, just like how scared he, I'm sure, is to be off stage against Kragg. But grabbing the rock puts Kragg in a much disadvantaged state. But he's able to get back on and punish him for it. But the side B going off stage and to the up strong to go back off stage.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost certainly supposed to be a maximum rift aerial down B from Three-Legged Dog, but you know, only time will tell here. He still does have that percent lead, but once again, off stage, and it's not about the percent.
Right. Speaking of off stage, Three-Legged Dog finding himself in a familiar position, edge guarding this elephant, who is able to get back on stage with his forward air. We talked about how important the forward airs are in this matchup for space control and for their respective characters' games, but the down strong is going to get the cross stage kill on Potatoes.
Yeah, beautiful checkmate coming in from there with that jab in down strong, just saying if you miss the tech, get that, you know, that jab reset. If you hit the tech, I still have a way how to punish. And in the meantime, this extra credit is not really going anywhere. 33% on the Loxodont is not much to scoff at, but continuing to climb. Dog trying to get as much as possible. 44% at least a decent chunk, but all it takes is one opportunity, is one opening, and Potatoes could be going home the winner.
Right, but Three-Legged Dog, his forward is now at a percent where it sends very comfortably off stage no matter where he hits it.
That's it!
Which is going to seal the game with that briefcase hit right into the blast zone. Sending us to a decisive game 4. We have...
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's... No, we swapped it when we didn't have to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it is very much Potatoes up 2 games, Three-Legged Dog at 1. But in the meantime, we're just gonna tell them about it later. But yeah, as you can see, right, Dog won those won the last game. Potatoes won those first games. So right now is a question of, is Dog able to win on Potatoes counter picks, right? A reverse sweep is so much harder to pull off than a because right here, matter of playing on your opponent's counter pick each and every.
And not only does he have to make this reverse 3-0, he also has to win another set in the reset if he wants to take home the title of the Hangout 4 championship.
If he wants to do that, there's a lot that he has to get done. But once again, off stage, 121% on the Loxodont, about half that on the Kragg. But if you can just take the Kragg into the blast zone on repeat, doesn't matter what percent you're at.
escorts him all the way down, all the way back up, all the way to the right, and then all the way back down again to take the stock.
I mean, Dog's just being pinged around like the Konami code at this point, but Potatoes still not letting up. Has all 3 Magma Charges available. The briefcase in the perfect spot. Has the double jump to get back to stage, but almost certainly will be the kill. Down throw, forward air, and once again, even stock count.
Even stocks, even percents, but an early grab throws Potatoes off stage in a dangerous position. Again, it doesn't matter your percent. You could die whenever if you're off stage. The Blast Zone does not care about your percent.
Oh,
As
no.
we can see, Three-Legged Dog falling off the stage at basically 0, if not actually 0%, losing his stock way early, putting him on his tournament stock.
Tournament stock now for Three-Legged Dog, as Potatoes has so much to play with, knows that if he gets this win, it'll just be the end of 4th Hangout, and right now has so much to play with. Dog in a lot of trouble, but still no fear in this man's eyes, in this man's play, in anything relating to this Kragg. It's simply business.
90% up on Potatoes right now. We are entering into the final stretch of what could be the last game of this tournament. Offstage shenanigans added again, but the forward air sending the elephant off
Back
stage.
air. Oh no!
Put the miss input assuredly, or perhaps just a whiff.
I think he might have been going for that aerial down B. He might have been going for, some side B into jump cancel shenanigans. But right now, what is known is that that is a parry. That is an up strong. That is not a kill. Potatoes still very much in control.
Kragg very deep off stage, and he is not able to make it back. And that seals up the tournament. Potatoes is your Hangout 4 champion.
Potatoes with a 3-1 over Three-Legged Dog. Let's get that fixed up on the stream in just a bit. But what we saw at the very end there, Three-Legged Dog, despite being down so much percent, always found a way to give us hope. Always found a way to let us believe. And in the end, it is Potatoes to quash those dreams.
Very impressive set from both parties.
I'm going to go.